Don't afraid of to be aware of the truth. UFO fraud, who will stop them? Nothing is going to be as it is used to be anymore. It is what media says. Tactic is hiding truth by checking. Right now, listen to truth from me and please share.
You people and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome goddamn force in the whole godless world. And woe is us if it ever falls into the hands of the wrong people. And when the 12th largest company in the world controls the most awesome goddamn propaganda force in the whole godless world, who knows what shit will be peddled for truth on this network. So you listen to me. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We're in the boredom-killing business. So if you want the truth, go to God. Go to your gurus. Go to yourselves. Because that's the only place you're ever going to find any real truth. But man, you're never going to get any truth from us. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you that Kojak always gets the killer and that nobody ever gets cancer in Archie Bunker's house. And no matter how much trouble the hero is in, don't worry, just look at your watch. At the end of the hour, he's going to win. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. But you people sit there day after day, night after night, all ages, colors, creeds. We're all you know. You're beginning to believe the illusions we're spinning here. You're beginning to think that the tube is reality and that your own lives are unreal. You do whatever the tube tells you. You dress like the tube. You eat like the tube. You raise your children like the tube. You even think like the tube. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion. So turn off your television sets. Turn them off now. Turn them off right now. Turn them off and leave them off. Turn them off right in the middle of the sentence I'm speaking to you now. Turn them off.
Wake up, Turkey. It is the biggest light that you will see now. The truths about UFOs. UFOs phenomenon is the biggest part of a big game that has been processed in secret. Media played big role in making this complot believe it and be desperate. They lie to you a big one. Right now, I will explain that how this fraud phenomenon has been tried to place it in our brains and in which ways they have been doing this. This fraud organization consists of different parts in itself. UFO crash. Kidnapping phenomenon. Corp circles. Hot contacts. UFO as in history. Fake aliens. They make you believe that all these certain events as they planned. Movies about the UFO. This project is served to people by using media in controlled way. The main purpose is to control much more brains.
Some Chinese residents are on edge this morning after another apparent UFO sighting. It's the second one in 2 weeks. The first sighting was on July 7th, and an airport had to be shut down.
All right, that's a UFO if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, can you identify
it? That's undeniable.
The airport had to be shut down after people apparently saw twinkling lights above the airport terminal. 17 flights had to be diverted. The latest sighting happened just 2 days ago, and people say they saw 4 lantern-like objects forming a diamond shape in the air, hovering in the sky for over an hour. And aviation experts say they don't know what it was. It wasn't a plane.
Scientists from all over the world are trying to figure out what caused a mysterious blue light to spiral in the sky over Norway on Wednesday.
As UFO sightings go, this one was as good or as weird as it gets.
A light appearing high in the Arctic sky, baffling those who saw it and exciting a lot of comment. Early yesterday morning, just before dawn, this appeared in the Norwegian sky. A blue light, small at first, growing into a spiral, and then disappearing into what appeared to be a black hole. In the northern community of Trøndelag and on a Norwegian military base, cell phones snapped, video cameras rolled, and bloggers got busy.
Tonight, Norwegian authorities are investigating strange lights seen in the Arctic sky. The spiraling white light was seen for several minutes Wednesday morning. Locals say the light appeared to be bigger than the moon. Thousands of Norwegians bombarded the Meteorological Institute to ask what that light could have possibly been. Some feared it could have been a meteor, others a black hole, and there are
A great majority of UFO waves are fake. A few of them is holographic waves. There were too many brain control programs which were developed by CIA in between 1970 and 1980. Blue Beam project is the most known of them, which has been decoded in 1994. Blue Beam project is directly connected with fake UFO attack. The purpose of them to achieve the one world concept.
What if all of us in the world discovered that we were threatened by an outer power from outer space, from another planet? Wouldn't we all of a sudden find that we didn't have any differences between us at all? We were all human beings, citizens of the world, and wouldn't we come together to fight that particular?
President Reagan started Star Wars project, which is a gun program based on space. After Reagan, Father Bush was selected and he supported the same project, a dependent one world order.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, a new world.
We have learned as much as they let us for 65 years. They blurred our brains, hidden the truths.
Governments do huge, big things to sway populations at key nodal points in history.
They love hoaxes.
Yeah, well, they manufacture history is what it is. We are building. I mean, all my UFO friends, I need to shake them because they're so, frankly, they're extremely naive, Alex. They really believe we're building toward disclosure. I believe we're building toward a mass, carefully manufactured, fake event where ETs, who are really humans, who are really part of this secret clique, who are probably Nazis, you know, who have developed or perfected their technology from World War II, which is why you've got to get, you know, Joseph on. They are going to basically fake out the world.
UFOs are not only a government project but the phenomenon for thousands of years. Because from the starting point of civilization begins, there is one thing that never changed. It is communication between dimensions. Let's meet the UFOs.
And you're on the air. Hello.
Hello, Art.
Yes.
Hi. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, look, let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really soon.
So you can't spend a lot of time on the phone, so give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
Connection lost. Satellite. In old civilizations, this type of creatures has cheated people by connecting as different gods. In modern century, to wipe out their bad image and to continue their plane. They identify themselves as master race by seeing like aliens, which they are not. As it is determined in Anam Surah, they make these operations with human partners so that they can control the world again. For example, let's look at some passage from aliens' contact informations.
Bob Lazar claimed that aliens determine people as transporters. What does it mean? For what purpose? 94% of what? What do you mean?
They transporter. 94% of population will be used.
What is the purpose of this project?
New life in this planet.
Why these kind of things are being done?
Aliens and their human partners try to create a new nation and to control this nation with the rest of humans.
According to elite, world population must be purified from unnecessary nation and different thoughts and must be decreased, for example. Jinns dominate over the world by secret elite organization, and to achieve this they build partnership. These shapeshifter jinns come into body in different shapes. They almost come into body in snake and lizard shape.
Also, I can remember I had an office in the radar tower. It was the first office on the second floor in the back. Next to my office was another office, and I remember, I swear on a stack of Bibles, I remember a lizard man in that office. It was His Highness Draco something. I can't remember the other name.
If the mind is not ready, eyes cannot see. Even if you ignore the truth, they sustain their existence. Free your mind, question the reason of your existence. Look for the light of the truth under the shadow of all lies. People believe not to reality, but the things that look like reality.
You live what you believe.
Kime şekil yapıyorsunuz oğlum?